Hey guys, what's up? This is HelperTuts once again for a wonderful tutorial. In this tutorial, we're going to create this wonderful Facebook logo, as you can see right here. And we have a kind of glossy effect, which I copied from other website. It was their idea. And we had this nice little shape with transparency on it. So, let's get started. First things first, create a new layer, 500 by 500. Make your background transparent. Hit OK. You will have a nice little wonderful transparent 500 by 500 canvas. So first thing is to select your rounded rectangle tool. Click this drop down arrow. Make it fixed size 450 pixels by 450. Select your round rectangle tool and draw out a rounded rectangle. Center it up. Right click that layer and rasterize layer. And double click it. Name it outside layer. Next thing you want to do is select your gradient, and I'm gonna put this gradients in my website. I downloaded all this from this other website, so I'm gonna control click the layer. Make sure it's to radial, set to radial, from bottom to approximately 1/3 from top. Drag out your gradient. You will have this nice little glossy effect. Next thing you want to do is select your rounded rectangle tool, come over to your layers panel, right click and duplicate layer. I'm gonna name this border, and let's hit Control T to free transform it and scale it down a little till it's 95% by 95%. Select your move tool and center it up. And then next thing you want to do, select your gradient tool, come over here, click your gradient. Let's make the border light blue. Click OK, and we're going to drag out a gradient. Control click the border layer and drag out the border. As you can see, we have a blue background. Now I'm going to once more duplicate outside layer, drag it out to top, name this inside layer. I'm gonna free transform it and make it 90% by 90%, so it's proportional. Get it quiet right there. We go. I'm gonna select it and put it approximately in the middle. Next thing you want to do, select your text tool, and mine takes time to load up text because I have lots of fonts. Drag out a box and type in letter F for Facebook. Make it 200 point, something like that. Oops, something wrong with my text tool. Create a new layer, text, put F, and I'm gonna make it 200 pixels. Make it 200 and put it bottom right kind of thing right there till it snaps, and there you go. You will have a nice little F. Make sure your font's set to Tahoma and regular, or you can make it bold if you want. I think that's just too much. I'm gonna keep it bold. Next thing we want to do is create the glossy effect. So I'm gonna create a new layer. Select my marquee tool, zoom out a little, drag out a circle or oval, center it up. You will notice it snaps a little when it's centered up. I think that's perfect. Right there. I'm gonna make sure my color is set to white and hit Alt backspace. As you can see, we have this nice little gradient, but we want to stay inside the border. So I'm going to control click the outside layer, select my marquee tool, right click, select inverse, and press delete on my layer with select layer 1 selected. So it deletes everything except for the fill inside the outside layer. Now you want to reduce the opacity to about 10. So there you go, you have a nice little glossy effect right there. So 6 minutes and 20 seconds have passed, and I want to finish this tutorial as quick as I can. So I'm going to right click this text layer and make it rasterize it. I'm also going to rasterize the other layer, which is already rasterized. Next thing we want to do is add the nice little star looking thing. So I'm gonna go over here, select custom shape tool, come over to shape and select the shape that I want, which is right there. And I'm gonna make it define proportions and drag out a shape. Hit Control T and make it bigger. Whoops. If you press shift on your keyboard, that makes it proportional. Now what I want to do is center it up approximately in the middle. There we go. And then I want to reduce the opacity. There we go. So as you can see, we have this nice little logo. And you know what? Make this a little smaller. There we go. So now that we have that, and there's your Facebook logo. You can do the same thing with your Twitter logo, YouTube logo. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.